at least until level 6s have been hit, unless Doran just goes ahead and dies.
Gets the flash out of Faker.
Oh, flash in from TheShy, looking for Doran, who's dashing around, finds the ulti, and down goes the Ambassador, but Gumayusi will answer immediately afterwards to try and balance out that. I'm going to leave him alone. That is going to come on through as Seismic Shove collects Rookie here as Faker will find a whole bunch of rocks. Not too worried about that Rune Prison, but Red Volley not going to connect. The Seismic Shove hits once again. Faker looking for the solo kill, but Rookie is able to walk his way out with that phase rush throughout their time. We'll see whether they do decide to pull the trigger as the teleport is coming in from TheShy. Keria wanted to get into position, but TheShy is going to be spotted immediately. Good spell shield as the Supreme Display of Talent doesn't find the angle, and then Protect the President comes on through from T1. Void Rush not going to be enough, and it's Gumayusi that gets the better of the Rek'Sai. And TheShy may have thrown a bit of this lead away, but IG still standing. We'll see what they can get from this. It's a decent stun onto Oner. He's out of the way, but the Seismic Shove comes through. Pop lots him only onto one as GALA's forced to run away. Such a low health bar. As the boss responds, not quite enough. Rookie goes down. Gumayusi's free hitting, and it's another one for Oner as T1 just make a Teamfight win out of nothing. Oh, that really get things going. 3-1 and 2 now for Doran, and we were mentioning it before, but this guy hasn't had a year like this ever, as there is the quickness, the grand entrance, as well as now Faker with the damage. Meiko going to get popped like a balloon, but GALA is going to keep himself alive still. Faker getting more kills. It goes very wrong.
I definitely agree. Oh.
Okay, Oner going aggressive onto the enemy jungler, as in the meantime, Rookie trying to deal with Faker, now looking to turn it as Wei comes back, and that's just a solo. The GOAT is going to be able to find it as Doran goes all out against Wei. He's now in trouble, and oh my goodness, was that a cast of curse or a cast of blessing? I'm not entirely sure.
In there, they're solid, you know, karma peeling for you and everything. So this is the exact opportunity that you need to take as T1. And Faker, he sees the angle onto Rookie. He goes for the engage with the Proto Belt. He hits his E. That's all he needs. Clean finish on the burst damage, and taking him out before the rest of IG can kind of...
With one combo.
That's gonna sting. Okay, Wei here with the 2 items. Definitely painful.
He's gonna look for the flank angle. There's a flash cataclysm to come on through. Finally, the knockup does come in now for Oner, who goes down to half health. Keria trying to get himself out of there, and he will! Gumayusi gets a decent amount of damage, but leaves himself exposed and just blows up Wei, who gets on top of him, but that's not where he wants to be. Great knockup there onto TheShy as Doran gets on in there. He's looking for GALA as the shockwave does not do enough, but he does take down Keria. Fake is doing work though, and Meiko is running for the hills. Doran cuts apart this Scion, and T1, it's a difficult comp to make work, but the world champ's looking pretty good with it.
The 3-tiered engage from T1. They will take them down. They will cut IG to pieces. Multiple layers of engage here, so they want to blow the summoner spells off GALA early. So teleport in from Doran, he arrives, and Oner says, okay, I'll go in first. He goes after GALA, then Keria, and Keria, as you said, like he barely escaped with his life there, but they got their summoner spells out of GALA. GALA's kind of pretty far on the back, and so Doran can walk away, but Wei cannot on the Wukong, so Guma's able to take him down the front line, and then the next tier of engage from Doran and Oner right back in onto GALA, and they complete the assassination.
Yeah, a very optimistic shockwave that catches Keria mid-battle dance, but he was already out of the fight, right? He had done his contribution, and so the fact that that one comes in doesn't really mean too much for how this one goes. And yeah, some frustration. Leona in trade. Now Keria and Gumayusi moving in as well. Wind becomes lightning, doing so much work, and the handshake holds onto TheShy. And now IG looking to turn it around. He's going to silence himself. Keria gets taken out. They trade it for the rumble, then the bailout. It secures Oner his life, and he gets himself out of there. Gumayusi now trying to deal with Rookie, whose Wei is getting a bunch of work done. The flash forward from Guma, he's crazy. And Rookie's going to be able to get himself out of there, but you wouldn't know it from what we're seeing in this game. As a teleport to bring the Galio back, that might be the opportunity. This could be a 50-50 as Oner in position, but he wants to start the fight instead. They take down the Drake. That's going to be the soul for T1, and Meiko limping out as cease and desist is going to do nothing at all. Faker just throws the fire away, and Rookie goes down on the back end, and T1 just steamroll them.
Guma got the soul, and T1 are gonna get the game. TheShy's running, but there's nowhere for him to flee. T1 Honestly.
Right, Rookie taking so much damage here as there's the snare, the flash forward, but it's all a bait. Faker, can he actually still get the kill as he does get the passive proc? And that's going to help keep him safe, but Meiko still wants to take him down. This Nautilus is so scary, and he flashes to try and lock him down. The distortion, not enough, and first blood to Meiko. Now Oner is making his way in as Keria is looking to try and punish this big daddy as he makes his way out, gets himself another round of shielding. Let's have a look at it one more time here, as this looked like Rookie was dead.
Yeah, it looked like a kill angle to Faker as well. I mean, honestly, to me too, so let's take a look at this. He hit the Q as Rookie was coming in and hit the chain. That was nice as he was going back to the minions. Stays in range to fully tether it and get the lock.
Kingslayer both layered on top of each other to make sure that Rookie survives.
Meiko keeps Rookie alive, and then Meiko finishes the job. Walk him down.
Man, look at this. Holds the flash for such a long time as well, and Keria even tried to make it as impossible as he could to click on Faker. As Oner is taking so much damage, the flash from Rookie is able to shut him down, and now TheShy looking for Doran. He's tanking up the turret, and he's happy to do so as
They just full send, flash under tower, and then TheShy takes care of Doran himself.
Doran also threw the wrong direction.
Yeah, Doran was like, let me out of here, I gotta get this way.
Yeah, he's like, save yourself, Ram friend.
I'm getting out of here.
More turrets going down for the Ziggs. Man, I'm looking over here, I can see Orcs.
Oh, they're going for TheShy.
Left as they are looking for TheShy. Can they find the fear? And they will be able to do so. This time, TheShy doesn't have a lot of that funny business available. He's doing a lot of damage, and now the cavalry is going to come in as he bought enough time to allow IG to capitalize on this one. As Paranoia just to buy the space, and we'll see whether it works. He looks to turn it, they take down GALA, and Oner is still alive. He survives through it all, and Wei is going to fall at the same time. The knock up on Meiko, he's dead, and T1. Oh my God, Oner, you are an absolute gem.
Holy, Oner does not run away, Atlas.
And let's have a look at this one more time, because man, TheShy going down, that was understandable, but he did buy a lot of time, and it looked pretty decent, honestly, for IG.
Yeah, and Oner flashed to start this play. So we start the play seeing his flash, so he's not gonna have flash for later for escaping. So IG, they're like, all right, we're coming down the river, we'll go for Doran first, then the darkness, and I was like, oh, maybe he'll run away with it, but no, he goes right back in on the stun timer. He has the spell shield, he gets the extra healing, he stays alive with the passive healing, with the Conqueror stacking.
The Umbral Blades. He's getting all of that health back, but man, Oner, zero. We're seeing here, the Rift Herald is going to be employed in the mid lane. And now Paranoia comes down yet again. TheShy in trouble once more as the Ram, looking for the knock-up, will be able to find it. The arrow from downtown connects from Gumayusi, and Faker is now able to close in as well. The Grand Skyfall comes in, the Mega Inferno Bomb, not quite enough as Oner just barely limping away. And now the fight is going to continue. Meiko trying to throw out the CC. The satchel's good as GALA's bouncing bombs aren't quite connecting. T1 still not able to quite find the fight, and now the re-engage from Meiko as Faker is going to get executed, but Gumayusi's the problem. He flashes to create the space, and GALA, they've been ignoring him this whole time. Finally, they're going to move over as he runs out of mana, takes down Keria, but he will die as a result. And Doran and Gumayusi walk away victorious.
Continuing to force another and another fight. They see TheShy, they go kill TheShy. Immediate Nocturne ultimate from Oner. He's going sicko mode in this game. Doran is able to hit the ultimate on him, right into the ultimate from Kuma as well, and so he's stunned. Oner snipes him with the Q then afterwards. Then they throw the Ziggs ultimate at Oner. Rookie actually steals the Ornn ultimate and isn't able to reactivate it there in the brush. And so they don't finish off Oner. He goes to live. The rest of T1 could push them off. Guma's doing so much work here with the Ashe, helping them from the side. So even when Faker goes down there, Gunnar puts out so much damage, or Gumayusi puts out so much damage and keeps them slowed.
On time, please let me breathe.
No way, buddy. Let's keep the action going. T1, they approach, they fire.
As Gumayushi's going to find it, and Rookie's going to get punished once again. It's being in a brush that's going to be their downfall, and it's Keria that's able to get the last hit, but Gumayusi is kiting like a madman. Another wild growth, and T1, it feels like the same team fight that they won before. Well, they're going to go win it again.
That was all. Only waddles so quickly.
Yeah. Oh man, beautifully played though. It's exactly what a LeBlanc is built to do.
Okay, so then, here we go. Hawk shot from Guma, sets him up. They throw down the blue trinket, hits him with the Ashe arrow. We already talked about Oner was ready with the Nocturne ultimate, and even though he goes down this time around, T1 successful re-engage. Picture-in-picture will show that they are getting time and actually take down Keria, punish the no flash.
Ooh, good spell shield there from Oner. Gonna deny the hook in as Faker distorts his way back again. The knockup gonna go wide from Doran, who flashes away. Now the Ram is going to show his teeth, but that's a brilliant stasis to come on through. Oner goes in, he survives for so long, way too long. Wild Growth comes in and it's Gumayusi with the damage. Why is this Nocturne still alive? Oner, you absolute monster. The inner turret's gonna go down, and I think this is the end of IG, and T1 putting the end to the LPL has started early this Worlds.
T1 will have every member alive to assault the IG base. GALA trying to defend, but it's no use.
And the Ziggs that was their Achilles heel is finally gonna be taken down as T1 will make it to the Swiss stage to defend their Worlds title.
Well, we won though. Scaling up into the last game. The last game here, the most action-packed.
And it was very close to the record, I'm pretty sure. We have it here, Supermassive versus Kaboom in 2018.
They hit
3